up to 7 bedrooms. Bam! 7 bedrooms. Are you kidding me? This is by Big League Field of Dreams here in Paris. That's not Paris, actually. This is just the border of Paris and Menifee. So this community is stating that it is Menifee. Here we go. All right. Pacific Communities. New homes, Pacific Parkview, new homes. Up to 7 bedrooms. Bam! 7 bedrooms. Are you kidding me? Gotta take a look at this. All right, we are gonna go take a look. What's up, guys? Derek Cruz with Cruz Team Realty right here in the city of Menifee. And today I'm over here at Pacific Parkview. So this is Pacific Communities, and it's on the border of Menifee and Paris. So some people might have known this as kind of like the Romoland area. It's actually, now considered Menifee. Menifee's got a wide reach when it comes to the amount of land that they have to build brand new. I am going to show you these homes here. These homes that they've got here at Pacific Parkview, they've got 5 different floor plans. 5 different floor plans. I'm gonna have all this information right here up on the screen. Okay, so I'll have all the information of all the floor plans and the pricing right here up on the screens. But in short, essentially what they've got, and they've got a multitude of single stories over here, by the way, guys. Okay, they've got a bunch of models, 5 different models here that range from 1974, and they go all the way up onto 3280. The price is starting at the high 5s, so high mid 5s, all the way up to the high 6s, just under 700,000. The nice thing about this particular builder is that they actually model all of their 5 model homes that they offer. There are many builders out there that will, let's say if they have 5 different model homes, they may only model 3 of them. Sometimes, they'll have you go to a completely different community, a sister community, to view the actual floor plan that you wanted to see because they don't have that there. So, and that just kind of comes from a cost perspective, but other builders are different and they might have different margins and different costs and different ways of doing business. And this particular builder actually models all 5 of the floor plans. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this largest floor plan. This largest floor plan runs 3,280 square feet, and it is the Plan 5. Okay, this is the very largest one. It's really nice. If you look at the exterior of this home here, this has got a really nice, modern Spanish look, right? And we can always tell the Spanish look because if you look at the roof tile on top is that rounded red clay looking roof tile. It's the same thing right up here. You've got that rounded red clay tile, okay? So that is a Spanish style look when it comes to the new home exteriors. But what's pretty unique about this exterior is you don't really see a lot of new home builders doing stuff like this these days, but it's the stone veneer that you have on the front of the home. So there might be a couple of different exteriors that they offer on this. So this may be one of 2 or 3 different exteriors. So I'm not entirely sure even if that is maybe just an option that you can get. Now this particular home here, I can tell you right now, well, it says right here, you've got a smart gen connecting generations. So the smart gen, for those of you that are not familiar with what is smart gen or a gen smart or essentially it's a granny flat. So for those of you that are not aware, it's a attached or a connected casita. We're gonna go ahead and Oh, it's locked. Okay, we're gonna go through the front first. So the way that they want you to do is they want you to go through the main entrance first. So you've got a 2-car garage over here, and then you've got the main entrance to come through. Now this is obviously going to be an upgraded door. That's likely not going to be standard here.
Door.
So here's what we got here. 6 beds, 3.5 baths, plus a loft. I thought that they could go up to 7 bedrooms. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to ask how they can get up to 7 bedrooms. But this is actually the Gen Smart, or the Smart Gen. Smart Gen. So if we were walking in from here as our front door, and it wouldn't be clear, by the way, so this would be your entryway here. And then right up front, you have your full bath. Now, if we look at these finishes, this is, looks like a quartz finish. Nice fixture that you have there. Same thing, here's gonna be the finishes, the fixtures. Those are likely, if I had to guess, those are likely standard fixtures. That's probably a standard size toilet. At least it doesn't look like a kid toilet. And then you've got a medicine cabinet here too, which is nice. A lot of builders are no longer doing that medicine cabinet, so it's kind of nice that you have that medicine cabinet. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of the Smart Gen. So this is going to be your living room slash kitchenette area. So this is really cool. It actually has an electric stove. So it's very likely that they're not able to have gas because of permits here in the Smart Gen, but they're allowed to have electric, and you know those new electric stoves are getting a lot better. This one's a Frigidaire, and it's electric. I don't know if it's induction, you know, maybe, could be. And then this is gonna be your microwave here. So you got a little microwave, you got a little stove area, and what is this? Oh, you got a little refrigerator area. That's just really nice. If you were just in a sink, you know, it's even got the garbage disposal, you've got the cabinets here, cabinets up above for your dishes. Okay. And so now we're coming into the bedroom area. It's pretty nice, pretty spacious. What do we see outside? This is gonna be the side yard area here. It's gonna be the closet. And then this would be the connecting doorway that goes into the house. They don't show a door here, but you can always tell when you're inside of a model home, if you see one of these door frames, typically the builders will not have a door on there just because, you know, they don't want kids slamming their fingers in the doors and stuff like that. But they also, it's just because it's easier for people to access, and it's just like, oh, they're gonna be able to walk through there. But normally there would be a door there, okay? So that's a connecting door. Then over here, this is gonna be a coat closet for your guests when they come over. This is gonna be your 2-car garage. Another half bath. And this is going to be the living room, family room area, great room area, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to walk all the way back to the corner here just so you can get an idea of the amount of space that you have. This is a good amount of space. So this is going to be your breakfast nook area. Nice sized table here, or you can call that a dining room table even. Then right here's your island with your overhang. Got your 15-inch overhang. You can sit 4 people up here with your sink. And then look at all this counter space. Very nice. Is it a walk-in pantry? Oh, yeah. You can walk inside. Not a very big walk-in pantry, but still a walk-in pantry. I like the amount of space that you have between here and here. So if you're working and you're doing your prep stuff over here, bring it over here, and then you can kind of cook it over here. So that's a good kind of working triangle. And on top of that, that's a really good size island too. Space for your refrigerator. It's real likely that the refrigerator, the washer and dryer, it's going to be sold extra. It's going to be sold separately, I should say. So it's very likely, oops, I think I might have needed to shut this one first. It's very likely that that's going to be an upgrade, the refrigerator. Shall we go upstairs? Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so, wow. Look at the loft up here. And it goes down into your bedrooms. This is a good amount of space. Now you see this on the walls here. This is called wainscoting. And then all the, right around the windows, all of that. And of course the shutters. That's all gonna be an upgrade, okay? These model homes are always decked out with anywhere from 100,000 to who knows, could even be like 200,000. I'm gonna save the primary bedroom for last. We're gonna go ahead and go to bedrooms 2, 3, and 4. It's kind of dim in here. This is bedroom 2. It's a good amount of space though. I like how you have that little reading nook down here by the window. Pretty sure that's an upgrade. But the fact that you have a little, area where you can do that, if you look at it, that's not that hard to build, right? I mean, how difficult is that to build? That's really not that difficult to do at all. Or if you just wanted the space, heck, just take the space if you wanted to. But this is a good sized room. Sliding wardrobe closets. Okay, that's pretty normal. This is bedroom 3. Normal size bedroom. And this is looking out the front of the house. Another sliding wardrobe closet. By the way, these are mirrored. So the mirrored feature may be an upgrade as well. But you'll still get sliding wardrobe doors, just maybe not mirrored. Now this is going to be your restroom that's going to service, well, really it's going to service these 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, and 3. All 3 of those bedrooms are going to share this particular bathroom. It's kind of a bummer. It only has 1 sink. I wonder, it may be an option to be able to get 2 sinks here, because when you got 3 bedrooms here for this 1 bathroom and you only have 1 sink, it's a little short on sinks in my opinion. At least if you had 2 sinks in here, you could have 2 people brushing your teeth at the same time. And then by the way, you know how I mentioned that if you have these door jambs here, you're gonna have a door there. So there's gonna be a door that's gonna be able to separate the bathroom and the toilet area from this area, the sink area here, where you can, for example, in the morning, if you've got kids that are fighting over the bathroom, well, you can have one of them in here taking a shower, doing their business with the door shut and locked, and then the other one here is brushing their teeth at the same time. But again, if you had another sink, you could add maybe a 3rd person to be able to brush their teeth at the same time, because 3 bedrooms, right? And this is bedroom number 4. Okay, just normal size. What is this over here? Oh, okay, so this is another linen closet. That's cool. This is gonna be your laundry room here. Pretty cool. I mean, with the laundry room, at least you've got, oh, hot and cold. And a water closet there. So you could probably do either like a, shoot, you could even do a shower in there if you wanted to for some reason, or just a laundry sink or whatever that needs hot and cold. Let's go into the primary bedroom. This is what everybody waits for at the very end. Let's take a look. Wow. Very nice. All that stuff on the walls though. Remember this stuff here? It's not gonna be included, guys, okay? But it's pretty easy to do. YouTube is your best friend. You've got his closet right up here, which is basically a small walk-in closet. And then when you walk down over here into the restroom, you've got her closet. But look at, you've got the 2 sinks. You got a sink right over here. You got another sink right over here. And I like how it's like, you know, I'm flanking both sides of the primary main closet, which this is gonna be her closet. And again, in my household, this definitely would be her closet. I would have the smaller closet. And then you've got your shower tub combo. Sometimes that's an upgrade, guys. So you wanna make sure that you check with most builders to see if that's a standard. So that's very likely with these guys. I feel like that's gonna be a standard because that looks all standard. So I feel like it's gonna be a standard with these guys, but not every builder is like that, guys. There's your water closet. There normally would be a door. That's pretty cool. There's a window in there as well too. And then right on top, the most important thing is you have the fart fan. Okay, now right out here, let's take a look at the yard. This is the backyard. Wow, the sun is setting. Take a look. This is a good sized backyard. That just kind of gives you an idea. Obviously, it's not going to be landscaped like that. However, that is probably the average size of the yards here at this particular community. Okay, there was still a couple of people on the downstairs, so I wanted to be respectful. So that about wraps it up, guys. That is Pacific Communities. This is the Parkview community out here in Menifee. Incentives back in a second with that information. So here at Pacific Parkview, they're offering anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 in closing costs if you're going to be using their in-house lender. And then if you are a hero, so a hero would be like a firefighter, nurse, police, any type of civil service agent, they are offering a $5,000 credit towards heroes. So that's a nice little feature they got. Again, their price point here in the high 500,000s all the way up to the high 600,000s, and they go all the way up to 6 bedrooms, 1 and 2 story homes, and there are 5 of these model homes. Come out and see them, guys. Make sure that you hit the subscribe, the notification button, and the like button too, and then that way we can just continue to bring you more videos like this in the future. All right, we'll see you on the next one.